Hello again, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. This is my scoop pan, which is nothing more than a lid with some Craftastic paper cut to fit. Hoping that that's going to be a help. And this is a clear plastic playing card. I've got some leftover paints that may go on top of a pillow. I've got some, what do I call it, runoff. They're just leftovers. And I'm going to use, I just tripped over a barrier. I'm going to use a little bit of Sherwin-Williams pillow paint in the bottom. And grab a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula, try and use up my leftovers for a potential scoop transfer. And they look still pretty viable. I hope I'm right. I'm right most of the time, part of the time, some of the time. Okay, so now I'm going to grab something that isn't the playing card because I think I'm going to use that for swiping. I think I want to put some boom gel on there and something else. I think I better grab this pink diamond. For lack of anything better. And I've got Wild Orchid. And I have quinacridone nickel azo gold from Golden too. It's not coming out. It was a moment ago. There we go. That needs to be resolved. Alright, so I'm going to put black and white Australian Floetrol with black and white Amsterdam paint in. Squish the rest of my paint off. And this is supposed to be my handle and my scraper, so we'll figure out which one is better shortly. Alright, so while that's developing, I'm going to grab my 12 by 12. Move my paint out of the way. I think I'm going to rest that. I've got a cover for it, but I don't think I need it because it's not going to be around that long. Here's my 12 by 12. Sorry about my head all the time. Yes, that is a marble hanging off a piece of tape. I see something in my paint and I don't want it there. Yeah, gotta go. I'll grab a spatula. Allow my paint to go around the edges. I'm tempted to not waste too much time. I'm just going to let my puddle flow out. Except I just want to make sure that all the canvas around the edge is covered. Paint will flow to paint. That's my theory. And so far it works pretty darn well most of the time. So let's grab and I should have grabbed, no, I still have, excellent. Still have my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. And I will have no leftovers because I will let whatever winds up on the silicone mat dry there and peel it up tomorrow and throw it away. You can save that leftover paint overnight, and I've saved it for longer than that occasionally. Just let it spread a little bit. I'm going to use a playing card, I think. Come on, you can do it. It occurs to me I want some gold, and I've got some Mayan gold that'll open if I try. I can hear it wanting to try. I just used it. It seems like not being in the studio for a couple days. Alright, what can I get out of that? And my cells are looking really beautiful. Like I probably don't need all the paint I've got. But never mind. I'm going to rescue that nickel azo gold. I wish I'd put some other paint on first. Let's see if I can grab a little more of it. Nice color combination. I'm going to wish I used a whole lot more of that. I am probably going to scoop and drag. That was always my intention. I don't want to save any paint. I won't have any negative space, I don't think. Grab every last little bit of paint I've got. And scrape off my card and throw everything in the bucket. There's a little bit more. Just couldn't leave it alone, could you, Priscilla? Okay, my liner tray worked really well actually, like even better than I expected. So I could still, if I wanted to, swipe, but I think what I'd rather do is spiral, spin, and drag. That looks like there's a hair hanging off the end of it, and now it's in my painting. But maybe it was one of those filaments from a bamboo skewer. So I kind of think we should spin before we go any further. And one good spin will give me whatever impression I need to figure out if I want to scoop. Or what or where I want to scoop. Paint's moving outside nicely. I think it might be time to tip a little bit. And it might be also a good time to steal some paint before it's too late. I definitely regret not using more quinacridone nickel azo gold, but I'm not beyond stealing some and moving it to another location. Hopefully I can get away with that. kind of feel like I need to tip that way. Maybe even snag a little bit of paint from right over there. I know I said I'd let it dry, but I don't have any qualms about using it either. As long as you keep the silicone matte. That one was a mistake. I did that upside down. I'm just going to use everything I can lay my little paws on. No color is safe. Not sure about that shape right there. But I like it better now. Looks like a leaf shape now. Throw a few more spirals in there and call it pretty good. I think we're almost ready to spin one last time. I see that I don't have a lot of paint here, so I'm going to use some. Unabashedly. I think that'll work. It's kind of weird that I have that space in the center. I'm thinking about doing something with it. Like giving myself at least a little spiral. Or 2 or 3. I'm going to pop that bubble. That will not pop. Alright, now we'll see what happens. I'm going to use my older barrier because it's just less cumbersome than the one I'm trying to replace everything with. Now if I don't like it, I could put some more colors down and swipe with one of my acetate tools or even my palette knife and spin again. Or not, because the cells from Australian Floetrol are pretty nice. And I do have a palette knife and I do have a proclivity. And I can grab some black cell activator, some white cell activator, and a little boom gel, pearlescent teal, in fact. And just add a little bit more. It's amazing that the cell activator stays and continues to go to a point. Once you get pillow paint on it, it's a problem. There, I like that with a little bit more black. And whatever. We'll spin it out one more time. Oh, and here come the cells too. I want more. I see right where I want it too. I'm going to try and go light. Blow it out. I can't believe I screwed the top back down. And there's my head again. I'm so sorry. There. Pretty sure. Can't trust me. I'm going to spin again. Actually, I see something I want to spin, like literally. Into a small spiral. That's it. We're going to spin until we're done. Both directions. I could have kind of sort of used the pearlescent violet. I think that would have been a nice option too, but I don't mind this. I just have something strange going on in my head about that particular space. So I'll make it into another spiral. I've got 3 minutes to say thank you for your kind words and your comments to keep my morale boosted. Thank you for your donations through PayPal. The icon's on the bottom right hand corner of my YouTube channel banner. Thank you for those of you who have joined the membership. I got a couple spots, not much. And that might not even been a spot. That might have been an illusion. Anyway, I've got my little acetate tools to fix that, and I should, quick like a bunny, give you a shimmer. I'm not sure which my favorite way up is. Kind of don't mind it that way. Kind of like it that way. Kind of like it that way best. So that's the way I'm going to show it to you. Please share my videos when you watch them longer. You help me out. I really appreciate your... I just really appreciate you guys. You inspire the heck out of me. Let's zoom in. I think that's kind of chic. I'm good with it. Pretty much all of my artwork can be recreated as merchandise or as clothing. And Spring Below the Video is a good example of that. And Society 6, The Gallerist. I'm trying to decide where I'm going. Society 6, The Gallerist. Pixels.com and Fine Art America. I do sell my artwork. I do give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. My paint pouring recipes underneath show more. I have a 20% off coupon code for you for Colourarte products. The Mayan Gold was Colourarte, as was the Wild Orchid, and I'm not sure what else. But Pixel Paint Designs has a 10% off coupon code, and they have Australian Floetrol, Boom Gel, and Pebeo paints with a lot more than that. So I'm going to torch really quickly and get out my skewer and look for any little bubbles that might be a problem and pop them before you're gone. That's an incomplete spiral. That just won't stand. Alright, I love you guys. Whatever I forgot, you'll see in something else. I have 29 lists of 29 playlists of videos organized by topic and genre also, so if you need one, just ask me. My community board will show you tomorrow's video at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whatever I've forgotten, you will see in another video. I'm pretty sure that's it for me for now. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery saying, I love you guys. Thanks for being here. I hope you come again. Bye for now. See you anon. I am going to assume that I have the video for this and it just played. But this has been dry a long time and I'm not happy with the center of it or the composition particularly. And I think I could have some fun experimenting. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little bit of my Amsterdam Black in Amsterdam Black and regular Floetrol and GAC 800. And then as base layers, I'm going to use some Chantilly lace and some, oh, it plugged up, some Indian spice. I've got tweezers, they're on my Amazon link. They're really great for cleaning out the tip of bottles. Let's hope. Alright, we've got something. And I have usually used just the black. So I'm going to go with the, I think that's jasmine. I thought it might be carnation or something else for a minute. This is carnation. This is deep amethyst. This is wild orchid. And this is pink diamond. Oh, I think I'm going to throw some. That's plugged also. I should have checked my bottles first. I'm so sorry. Come on, go in. You can see the plug right in the tip. Alright, I'll just use the Orange Crush first. Or tell you that I will, and quick like a bunny, take the tip out of that. Yeah, there we go. There's the cone of paint that comes out when you can twist your tweezers around inside. And of course, right at this moment, it left just the tiniest little tab in there. So I think I want the orange to go in before the pink. And I'm in such a hurry I can't even get the bottle closed. And maybe just a dab of the Indigo Violet, which is probably a waste because I'm putting black on my spatula. I'll take half in one direction. And half try not to waste anything that I like. And I've got small acetate tools in case I decide I want to do something else. I've also got sort of a weird plan. I've also got the option of moving some paint if I can. And I'm thinking I'd like to all this other paint is very dry, so it should move no problem. And if I happen to lose the whole design, I don't think I wouldn't cry over too much. But you see how I moved the paint into a drip, although I'm not liking that shape much. Just makes me want to do more. Where's my straw? My straw has disappeared. There it is. I was wondering how this was going to turn out if I didn't use the black, just the black as the base. And I've got some really neat cells, great colors. So long as I get a cool shape, I might do it again over here just to keep the whole theme going. But I think right now I'm going to pull that right down over the edge so it has continuity. And then I'm going to take whatever I've got on my spatula off, and maybe I'll do it again. I'm thinking I could, easily enough. So let's grab a little bit of black for here, and maybe a little more over here. I might actually be able to make that even run a little bit. So what are my favorite colors out of these bunch? I've got the pink diamond. I don't have to go all elaborate. I really like the Orange Crush. might use a little more Chantilly lace since I didn't see much. And the Wild Orchid. I'm liking how that orange looks. Thinking I should have used a smaller. I've got spatulas on the way. Excuse me, palette knives. I always wanted to do this actually. Just follow the contours or something. I'm sure I could move things if I wanted to. I am going to scrape that off right there because I know I can use it. Right on the edge of the canvas. I see something I want to fix. And that is right there. Question is, can I really fix it, or am I just messing with something I shouldn't bother with? Trying to make an organic looking shape. I'm wondering, I'm kind of liking, I'm just going to do it. There, that's better. I like that. Nice cell action. Definitely composition I'm liking more. It's not keeping me from wanting to continue though, I gotta say. Just keep taking my spare black, putting it over the edges so that the design is copacetic. I use GAC 800 in all my mixtures, so even if the paint is heavy, it should work out fine. But I'm kind of thinking even if I didn't do anything more than move paint around, it was just black at this point. I might like to do that. Not sure I like that. Fortunately, to heck with paper towels, I got a sponge. Although I'm not hating it as much as I did when I looked at it a second ago. I guess I need the paper towel after all. And I'll give it a little bit more of a tip. Kind of like something in here. But I'm not sure how to get it where I want it. I might think about putting a couple spirals in there actually. Starting with that one that looks like it's really begging for it. After all, why not? I've got a couple here that were already there. I can make small adjustments with my skewer if I want. I'm not unhappy with this. I'm thinking I'm pretty happy with it actually. Just fill in a couple spots. I might like better filled in. So far so good. This is bugging me. But skewers are excellent movers of paint, even sideways. Alright, so that's it for me right now. Please give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. That was a good experiment. I bet it dries fine. I'll be checking my edges to make sure all my black overlaps are finished. I'm going to have to look back and see what it looked like at the beginning. This is wonderful colors. They're my colors for today. And Halloween is coming for me right now, so they kind of remind me of Halloween a little bit. And I'm going to shimmer this at you and say anything can be saved. Oh. I don't need that paint on there. But look at those, look at that shimmer. I will be torching to look for a few bubbles. I'm really happy with this. It's a good example of why I try stuff. Oh, my battery's gonna die. And even over house paint, that ought to be fine. It's been drying so long. So I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it when you share my videos. Your comments keep my morale boosted and they help my standing on YouTube. If you watch the video all the way through, you do me an amazing favor and I really appreciate it. If you are somebody who can make a donation through PayPal, the link is near near the video, or you can ask me. I'll give you a link if you want to help me out. There's a members-only library of over 150 videos. Who knows what it is now? I'm just going to turn that. That is awesome. Ha! That's definitely, I would say it's a Halloween tree, but it goes in all four directions, so hard to say. Multi-directional Halloween tree. I don't think that'll be the title. I do fuss sometimes. Alright, I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. If I found the other video, great. If this was alone, oh well. I'll see you anon. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com if you'd like to inquire about taking lessons with me at the house in Spring Hill, Florida in my studio, or purchasing an artwork. I would appreciate selling artwork, and that would be very helpful for the support of the studio. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you come again. Right now I'm still posting 7 days a week. It could be 10:15. It's probably 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love you guys. I'll see you anon. Bye for now. Priscilla out.